Hi, everyone. I'm Colleen. Welcome to Conversations from Beyond, Episode 3, where we have a whole lineup of universal beings of light who have told us they want to be our guests on this show and bring messages for you and chat with us. And you can chat with them too by dropping questions in the comments. And we actually have a question that came in on our previous video, and we're going to ask that a little later in this episode. If you want to know a little bit about us and how this channel got started, you can go back to our first video where we explain that in the first couple of minutes. Right now, I am super excited to see who our guest is going to be today. So Cindy, over to you and you can get us started.
Okay, so hi, Cindy here. I am also known as Lady of the Forest 444. I have another channel on TikTok and YouTube, where I give messages from my angels and for the collective. So yeah, I'm excited to see who's going to show up today because we don't know until they show up. I'm going to light my candle to get us started. It helps me connect with my angels and the beings of light that come in.
I'm going to type the message out so we can refer back to it.
Okay, and I'm going to tilt the camera down a little bit so you can see a little bit of what's happening with the pendulum as I'm channeling. The pendulum and the alphabet mat help me to focus my attention as the messages come in. Okay, so the pendulum is perfectly still, which tells me this is not my angels. This is a being of light. This is a being of light from a place where love energy is being streamed to Earth to help everyone from our home to awaken to our home energy. This love energy is imprinted with a special energy that is unique to our home. Our home has a special energy that allows us to help others in a unique way. Our energy is very attractive, and it is very magical, and it has a unique hang on a second, a unique purpose in the universe. Our energy has an ability to hold and store all love energy in all that is. Our home is a place where love energy in all that is stored and protected until it is needed by anyone in the universe. Love energy is much more complicated than you may understand. And we are simplifying this process beyond what can truly be understood as our home energy. This is a super simplified version of our home energy. We are going to share more about our home energy in future episodes. And as we layer on this information, you will begin to understand your universe better and better. So, our home is the home of all love energy within all that is. We have a unique position in the universe because of this. We are not keepers of love energy because this love energy may be accessed by anyone in all that is, including anyone on earth. However, we are keepers of the love energy in the universe without keeping it from anyone. This brings us a unique ability to have love energy in our beings. We are literally surrounded by the love energy in all that is. And it is our greatest honor to hold this energy in storage until it is needed. As you can imagine, this is a lot of love energy. We have a unique position in the universe because of the love energy each of us holds within us. The people on earth from our home are filled with love energy beyond what would normally be available on earth at this time. These people are lighthouses for others around them. These people hold the love energy from our home and share it with others around them. These people are incredibly powerful and incredibly influential in helping others in a huge variety of ways. Love energy is magical like that. These people have access to love energy in a way that allows them to help people they meet in many wonderful ways. One of the properties of the love energy of our home is its ability to reach anyone at any time. The love energy from our home is very potent. And it is the powerhouse of all love energies in the universe, because it is the combination of all love energy in all that is. Hang on a second. In a hope-filled way, people from our home share their love energy with others just by connecting with others. When you form a connection with anyone in any manner you can imagine, you share love energy with that person. People from our home share this powerful love energy every time they connect with anyone. This is about to increase in its potency even more. We are streaming our home love energy to everyone on earth, and people from our home will have their love energy imprint from home become reactivated. When this happens, these people will feel the boost in their love energy around them. And they will begin to understand that they are helping others just by connecting with others. These connections will become more powerful, and people from our home will begin understanding more about their special gifts from home. We have 2 of these special gifts to share with you today. People from our home have an ability to co-create with others, to bring forward manifestations into your reality. These people are Master Manifestors. The people from our home also have another gift. The love energy imprint within them is a catalyst for healing. This healing may be physical, emotional, and spiritual. So, people from our home are waking up to the energy of home, which is the energy of all the love energy in all that is. They have a gift of manifestation and a gift of healing that they will share with others in their own unique way. We have one last piece of information to share. Colleen, you are from my home. And I am Big Bertha. And with that, she's done. Did you feel that energy at the end?
I'm all verklempt.
I know. I could feel that at the end. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
I'll be okay, everyone. I kind of don't know if I want to edit this out because this is, that's the first time I've heard that.
Yes. But no, this is genuine. This is our genuine reactions here.
Okay. So the thing was that I felt like, so here's what,
Yeah.
I want to talk about the whole thing, but obviously I just told you before we started recording this that I really want to know where I'm from.
Yes.
And I felt like I had this idea, like you're stepping off the plane and you just saw some people from your family that you haven't seen for a really long time. That's what came. I've had that with my brother. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
yeah, so that's what was
reunion feeling.
Also, like so many answers of little snippets of information that I've gotten. Okay. So I'm not the only one from that home. So let's make this not just about me, but about this message. Because wow.
I know.
Okay.
Like that, it's so amazing.
It's long. Like it's I'm trying to. So I had this visual of an oil tank, like a big tank. That's because it's all the love energy, right, is stored there, but there's no gatekeeper, like that, right? So there's no, person deciding who can take some from the tank. Okay, this reminds me of, do you remember my Big Dipper thing from years and years ago? Okay, so
you might want to explain it for others.
I'm going to, like, probably this must be 30 years of this, well, 25 years ago when you and I first started all this.
Long time ago.
So really it was to do with when you're feeling low on like energy, I mean vibration, when you're feeling low vibration or when you're feeling really high vibration. And I got this message. I was looking up at the Big Dipper and I got this message that it was it is like a bowl, that when I was feeling high energy, high vibe, which I will take now as lots of love energy flowing through me, that I could send it into the Big Dipper, into this storage tank, not just for me, like I'm just throwing some in, to the pot. Yeah. And then when I was in hard times or whatever, lower energy, I could also ask for some and it would pour from the Big Dipper, into me. So, so now with this, it's like this tank. Now this time I got this tank and you can come over and take some out of the tank whenever you want to. There's no gatekeeper of it or whatever, but the tank has to be somewhere. And the Big Dipper was my home.
Oh my God, eh?
Like wow. That's so cool. But anybody can, cool. But what we're saying is it's not that the Big Dipper was my home and that's my source of energy that only people that are from my home can tap into. It's that I can be throwing it in there and everybody can throw it in there or take it out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's very cool.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, it's so amazing to me.
My eyes just fell on the part. I'm reading the transcript. I typed like that. I was crazy typing while you're talking. And I'm glad because I always have to refer back to this. But the part where they said this is a super simplified version of our home energy.
Yes.
I'm going to share more in future episodes, but they're giving us a simplified, and so are my visuals here with the Big Dipper and the oil tank and all that kind of thing, because I think it's a concept that we can't comprehend. Yeah. And so we're trying to put it into words, and so am I, of what I have this feeling of what's going on with this love energy.
And it's so cool because like I'm getting mixed up now as to where I've gotten what messages, but I
Yeah.
do some private readings, and so I have been starting to get some of these informations through private readings. But what this reminded me of, and even as they were talking about it, was the one that where they talked about the Akashic records and how the Akashic records is much more than a library. That the Akashic records is a home. Like the Akashic records is in a home, and that's how they talk about it.
Yes.
A home where people come from, and same thing, they are guardians of the Akashic records, but they explained that it's not because malice will come to the records. It's to keep people, and mostly people in all that is, but mostly earth people who are incarnated on earth, from accessing information before they're ready. And so that's what the guardians of the Akashic records do. They're not, they're not protecting it because something horrible is going to happen to the records, but they're protecting it from people before they're ready to access things that they're not ready for. So I thought that's what this kept reminding me of. So like we have a home that is the keepers of the Akashic records, and now we have a home that is the keepers of all the love energy in all that is. Wow. That's amazing. And in our last video, it was the home of people who were the creators of new and exciting things, the inventors.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's just painting this incredible picture of the universe, which is so cool.
It's funny because in the last one, like I said, oh, maybe I'm from there, because it was about looking at things from other perspectives. And I talked about co-creating.
Yeah.
So like that was what I took it as at first. Like I went back and we talked about it and I watched the video later and it was like, no, like they're talking about inventing here, like making brand new things to solve some problem or some need or whatever. And yeah, then it became that that's not where I'm from. I don't invent things. And I realized that, like you said, and you had told me about some of your private readings, like that's another one of the places and another one of the capabilities, and probably some people who watch that video will see that in themselves. So then I mentioned co-creating, and then that's the second part of this message, right? So like if you feel in this, like maybe you're from my home, reach out in the comments and let me know, because it's that they could be looked at as two different things, right? Like the love energy keepers part, and then also it was a lot of information, Cindy, so correct me if I'm getting it wrong, but it was that we have the ability to help people to manifest things, like to co-create with them, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because love energy is creation energy. And so if you're the holders of all the love energy and all that is, then yeah, like
it can help people.
It would stand to reason that you would have this incredible ability to manifest things and therefore co-create with others and manifest things. And also that healing aspect, that was really cool too.
Yeah.
And I do just want to clarify, when I share information about my private readings, it's just things like this, like the universal knowledge stuff.
Yeah. Yes. By the way, yeah, she doesn't tell me who it was or what their story is or anything like that. It's the broad concepts that are coming out of the private readings, though, that actually go with the things that are coming in on these videos, the things that are coming in your messages on your other channel. I just love that, like they're really firing this information out, from multiple different ways so that we can get it. And I think that's because it's really coming in now. So
definitely,
like it's time is what I mean. So it's like there all these places that are streaming the energy from their homes. It's coming more and more strongly as we get closer to whatever we're getting closer to, right? Like the curtain rising.
Yes.
A true ascension and knowing who we truly are and seeing it all and all that sort of thing. So I feel like they're just really trying to get the word out so that we can tap into this and access it. Like I've been reading a lot of spiritual stuff for a long time and all, very valuable and has moved me along in my path and all that sort of thing. But I don't think I've quite exactly gotten this information.
No, me neither. And what I find so validating is that through my messages, they've been saying that we're going to be opening up and more love energy is coming through, and like, things are going to start to quicken, and we're going to have all these insights and everything else. And so just the fact that my messages have changed, like you said, it's coming through in private readings, it's coming through on my other channel, it's coming through on this channel. Like, wow, like it's coming through, and very powerfully so. So that's very validating for me, because people are also feeling it. They're commenting and saying that they're feeling this. So it's just, this is wild. We're having a great time. This is good.
This is so cool. Personally as well, of course.
Yes.
So do you want to ask, can we ask?
I was just about to say that.
So I'm pulling something up on my phone with ice cream. It's like, what's she doing? A question came in the comments. So if you have questions, like I want to hear in the comments if you identify with any of this, and you know what your reactions are to these videos and that. Thank you for the lovely words of encouragement on our first couple of videos.
Yes.
And for letting us know that you're enjoying them, because clearly we're enjoying this. So thank you for that, for the feedback. But also you can drop questions for that we will ask in future episodes, and get answers, see what universal beings of light want to join us and answer the question. We had a question that came in on our first video, and it says, people seek healing and answers, but it seems difficult to find. How can people find healing in a way that they can understand and in a way that works for them?
Okay. So let's see who comes in and what they have to say. Okay, so I have circles. So this tells me this is my angels coming in. Healing is a process that happens automatically within your body. When you have a cut, you heal automatically. Your job is to keep that cut clean and free from infection. And your body will take care of the rest. The same is true for healing your karma. Your karma is simply the experiences you have signed up to experience on earth that are not yet complete. When you complete these experiences, your body automatically heals. All you need to do is to keep the cut clean, metaphorically. You do this by love energy running through your body. Love energy is what keeps the cut clean, metaphorically. You can access love energy with hope and joy. So, having hope for your future helps you to heal your karma and brings you further along your highest path. Finding things that bring you joy, brings you healing, and moves you further along your highest path. You may also seek out certain healing modalities if that is something that feels good to you. You never need to seek out a spiritual healing modality that does not feel good to you. We are going to explain a little more about karma and how it unfolds. Karma is the unfinished experiences you signed up to experience on Earth. Sometimes these experiences include trauma and hang on a second. And health issues and relationship issues and money issues and feelings of loneliness and not belonging. These are just a few of the karmic experiences you may have signed up for. People sign up to experience challenging things because when you heal that karmic cycle, you become a healer for others with similar karma. Remember that all you need to do to heal your karma is to have love energy flowing through you. You may do this purposefully in meditation, and you accomplish this when you feel hopeful and joyful. And with that, they're done.
I'm rereading it. Well, that's cool. So that ties in. I feel like maybe our universal that Big Bertha maybe was reading the comments on our video. Well, because the message that came in, I think, ties in here, like because of part of what you're talking about. So they are saying you can access healing by going to healers, and because they have love energy flowing through them, right? And all these different modalities. But for instance, there aren't a lot of healing modalities that I feel drawn to go to and have. And there was one that I did, and remember that I used to attend those sessions in the, I don't know, long time ago, 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And you came to a couple and you went, not for me sort of thing. So it's individual.
Exactly.
And there was not that I felt like doing it, but there was no like convincing you that that's the one. It's not. It's that there's one for everybody. But also they're saying that you can access healing, because I think that's not that I haven't, like I even get Reiki from you sometimes. And it helps a lot. And I have done some things, but my main way is, my thing is going out in nature, right? Is to get my vibe up, which I guess when my vibe's up, that is actually more love energy flowing through me. And that in itself is healing.
Yes. Yes. Because it brings you joy, right? Walking through the forest, it brings me incredible joy. So yeah, like anything that brings you joy will keep the cut clean so that your body can heal. And they have given me that analogy before.
Us.
Yeah, they actually gave it to us. And I mentioned it in one of my videos on my Lady of the Forest channel. So yeah, but that was just like within the last couple of months that they gave us that information.
I know. I just love the visual that it gave, because it was just so right. Like that's what I told my daughters when
Yes.
when you're trying to heal any kind of cut, like that's how it works.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, which in this case, clean means as flowing as possible of love energy through you, and as high vibe as you can get. Like, depending on what's going on, you can't always get to, you know what I mean? You can't always get to the highest vibration feeling, but I think and that's been in some teachings that we've also read for years. Like you're trying to step it up.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get up, a little bit in vibration. And then, because now you can scaffold from there. And now I can try and get up a little bit higher. So sometimes you're only going from, I don't know, you know what I mean? Despair to like a little bit of hope or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. And apparently you can also tap into the Big Dipper. Well, not really the Big Dipper, but I'm going back to that. Like, I don't think I've actually, from what the original message was saying was, I think I'm doing it without even consciously doing it. And I've had guidance about that I just, by walking around, I'm spreading light all over the place. So I think I've probably been filling that tank or vessel just by keeping my own vibration high, but I'm going to just even more consciously send my deposits. You know what I mean? Particularly when I'm feeling like, after this video, when I'm feeling really high vibration, I'm going to send some so that y'all can take from it if you like. So, let's keep that flow going. And it's probably I don't know, what am I doing here? A circuit, like as you're pulling from it, you're helping that flow to happen as well,
Exactly. Yes. And I'm going to send it to the Big Dipper too. I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool that people who watch this video will be able to draw on the Big Dipper and add to the Big Dipper. And there's something about infinite, because they've told me too before that of course the love energy in the universe and all that is infinite. And yet we here on Earth, through this experiment and succeeding in this experiment here by choosing love and light, we're creating more love energy and very potent love energy. And yet love energy is infinite, so it's so cool that like we can't even wrap our minds around what that means.
I get it.
Yeah.
Like a whole other, well, maybe it's not. I don't know much about physics. I was going to say like a whole other branch of physics, and maybe it's not. People who know a lot about physics are going, no, like that's how it works. But because I had that too, when I was saying, I'll throw energy into the tank and you guys can draw it out of the tank. But then actually what really is also going to happen, like, I don't think it's that only my beings from my home can throw into the tank.
No.
Get it? We just have to keep the tank. And
exactly.
So like now, as you're drawing from the tank to raise your vibration, you're also flowing some back into the tank. And it's this big, beautiful.
Exactly.
Again, we were talking about the symphony in the last one. Like now this is like part of the symphony as well, right? Like bringing everybody's vibration higher.
Because love energy is magical like that.
Right. Well,
exactly.
Thank you so much, Big Bertha and Cindy's Angels and all of the universal beings of light who are bringing us this amazing information.
Yes. Thank
Let
you.
us know in the comments how you're feeling about all of our videos and all of this information that's coming in. Let us know if you have any questions you'd like us to ask in future episodes. And for now, I think we'll wrap up. And thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us and have a great day.
Bye.